I just
Welcome, ladies and
Welcome very much.
I figured if we
it's a very special.
Dude, I was like, all right, he's trying to really. We're skipping the.
Nah, it was a bit.
Okay, I thought we were skipping the clunky intro for once. I was like, oh, dude, my
No.
God. Go ahead and get after it, brother.
No, not at all. I would never skip the clunky intro.
Absolutely.
It's one of my favorite things that we do. Derailed.
Yeah.
It's Derailed. I am your host, Bradley Bodine, and this is your host, Nick Pedigo, and your host, Eric Pedigo.
Got my co-host
We'll
with
get it.
the most host.
We'll get it.
The man to my right, Eric Pedigo, and the man to my right, Nick Pedigo.
That's actually true this week.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We are both to your right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I think you finally figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got
Congrats.
it.
Well, I've been practicing.
What's up, guys?
It's just, it's a Sunday. And kind of got a lot going on today.
Yeah.
I was excited to set up and hang out with you fellas and just talk about random things like we do.
Heck
Absolutely. I've been looking forward to this since the last one, as a matter of fact.
You owe our mom an apology. You upset her a lot last week
For what?
for the Halloween argument.
I don't
She
know.
was texting us saying, boys, just please,
She just wants us to get along.
just get along.
And then you kind of made it worse because you were like, I tried to share Halloween with him. He just turned it into a competition. And then you went, love you, Mom.
Yeah, I did. I did that.
You were such a glad-handing yes man.
A G, H, and Y, M.
sycophant.
Wow. Yeah.
Time out real quick.
nailed it,
I
too,
used the
yeah.
word sycophant
Oh.
properly, and I'm proud of myself. for
Yeah,
it.
great job, buddy. Hey, sycophant. Nice word. Hang on to that.
Absolutely.
That probably falls into the cool sounding
Yeah.
word category.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brad, I have to give it to you, bud. You carried the load this week on hey, let's talk about these things.
You said some things too,
Yeah,
didn't you?
no, I got a few things.
Right.
I got a few things.
I said things like, yup. and
Yeah, you agreed.
Bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you came with a quality suggestion. I mean, if anything.
I'm here
Thank
for
you.
the ride, boys. I'm here for the ride.
And there is some leftover stuff, right? So every week we have a group text and we throw things out that we can maybe talk about on the podcast, and we can't always get to everything. That's just how that works. But there is some carryover. So last week, and we never followed up. I have no idea what this is about, but Nick, you said something about an oblivious woman in leopard print.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So I am curious to hear about the oblivious woman in leopard print.
Okay, so this was a weekend or two ago. Myself, my lovely girlfriend Bethany.
Brethany.
Brethany. Shout outs.
As she will be known
From here on.
on this podcast.
To eternity.
Brethany.
Bethany.
We took our boys to breakfast, and we're having a nice time. And about halfway through, I look up, and a few tables down from me is a very familiar scenario where a lady who knows somebody sitting at a different table stops by to say hi.
Oh,
Sure.
what a
Okay.
bitch.
Nope.
dude.
Nope. Not yet.
Oh.
Not yet. Not yet.
Stupid lady.
Not yet. But and you know
I hate her.
that happens all the time. That happens to me when I'm at breakfast.
I
and
can
it's-
tell where this is going,
it's
and I
totally-
hate her.
Yeah.
Anyway, long story short, dude, she was there for like
You guys
20
keep talking.
minutes. What?
You're doing great.
What's
No.
that?
Eric
You're
Pedigo
fine.
has butt diarrhea. Probably, so.
She was there for a solid 20 minutes, and we could tell that the
that's
people
better.
at the table
Yep.
were completely annoyed, and they just wanted her to leave, and she just wouldn't pick up on it. And after a while, I was like, hey, everybody, I just want you guys to know that what's happening at that table right there is like my biggest nightmare. And I swear to God, at one point, I made eye contact with the lady sitting at the table that I could see, and she was like, you know, like it was a quick acknowledgement, like, yeah, this
She was
sucks.
going, help.
And this lady was wearing like skin tight leopard print pants.
Keep going. You're doing great.
Dude, what in the fuck is happening?
It's the butt diarrhea. I had already.
Are you pooping your butt, buddy?
That's better.
Just a quick shot. That's all.
But anyway, she was there forever and like and just oblivious. And it drives me insane when people can't fucking pick up on it. Just pick up on
So
it.
this is a social cues
Yeah,
conversation.
It is.
And
Absolutely.
just having as my son Jace would say, having no feel.
Oh,
got no feel.
You gotta have the feel. By the way, Jace, shout outs.
Yeah. He does enjoy the podcast.
Excellent.
By the way.
Excellent.
Neat.
But no feel. So you're there, you're talking, there's a family eating, and it's got nothing to do with the leopard print.
No, it was kind of the icing on the cake was that she was wearing leopard print stuff, and it was like, look at this.
For the record, that's why I hate her.
Okay.
It's the leopard print that really gets you, huh? Yeah. I got you.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it just sounds like a real stupid, dumb bitch, dude. And
Hey.
I'm sorry you had to even witness it.
Give me a little more volume. Do that again.
I'm glad I got to witness it.
Let alone
That's better.
Let alone witness it. So
yeah.
What?
Okay.
All
right. So we've done it then.
What?
All right, leopard print lady out the door.
Cross that off the list.
Sorry, guys.
We don't have to carry that forward to future episodes.
I mean, did she come and talk to you guys afterward or anything?
No, dude. I just got to witness it, and I really enjoyed it. Honestly, like we're coming from an angry place about this woman, but since it didn't happen to me, me and my people just got to sit there and laugh
and enjoy the suffering of others. Heck
God.
yeah.
So you know what? I was like, all right, let's move on. But this just triggered something in my brain. Have you guys ever been the leopard print lady? And it clicked to you all of a sudden? Because I like to talk.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've got feel, I believe. I don't think that I'm annoying.
Nah.
But I've run into people in public or whatever, and we're just talking a little bit, and then I do pick up on the social cue at one point where they're trying to end the conversation.
Sure.
And then in my brain, I'm like, oh, have you been trying to end this conversation? And I'm leopard print lady, and I'm just here like, okay, Eric, shut up.
Right.
I'm just hi, good to see you. Move it along. And I'm over here like, hey, how's your kids? Are your kids good? What's going on? Oh, let me tell you what happened to me the other day. Have I been that person? Because
likely, yeah. Yeah, you're a goddamn chatterbox. Yeah, no, and they're just going, anyway, yeah. So you and you're just like, right, so but it started in 97, I believe.
It's not a great feeling when you pick up on somebody wanting to stop talking to you.
No, it's not.
Like, I am ready for this conversation to end with you.
And it's like, oh, have I done this wrong? Did I mess this up?
Okay.
You were supposed to enjoy this. I thought I was gracing you with my presence.
I've said several funny things.
Yeah.
No, that happens to me, and I go, you know what? Sorry, I fucked up, and then I take a walk, dude.
You know what? This one's on me. This one's on me. We'll try again next time, but
we'll circle back to it.
Yeah, man. But never be leopard print lady.
Right. Why?
Always read the room.
Yeah, I think that's what we can take away from this. All right, I crossed it off the list.
Change the oil in your motor recently.
What church y'all going to these days? Come on, man.
So
just a little joke I tell at church sometimes.
Bradley, what? A little joke you tell at church. You sent something to the group. Funny sounding words,
dude. Funny sounding words. Do you ever find yourself in a line of thought, and it's you're off on your own adventure in your head at this point, and you start thinking about how this is what I do. Rewind. I didn't rehearse any of this, guys.
That's all I got.
I find myself
I got hairy legs.
There you go.
Sitting there thinking about how phonetically a word will sound funny, like bung is a funny sounding word. All right.
Yeah.
In and of itself, a simple one. Goof. That's just a funny sound that comes out of the mouth.
Yeah.
In fact, I think goof could be an onomatopoeia for making a bowel movement, dude. If you just we could replace saying shit with goof, and the world would sound less harsh and funnier.
Yeah. Well, I think the word poop itself is a bit of an onomatopoeia,
100%,
as well as a What's the same forwards and back?
Race car.
Anagram.
It's a race car.
Ambigram.
And
Ambigram.
Pretty sure.
Mnemonic.
Yes.
Nope.
I think it's ambigram.
It's not that.
ambigram,
That's a
dude.
word you've made up.
Fucking
No, it's not.
dick.
That is a word that you have just made up. Palindrome.
Yeah.
Palindrome.
Yeah.
Because
There it is.
palindrome is also a palindrome. That's
Incorrect.
why.
Hold
If
on.
you spell
Let me write that
palindrome
down.
backwards,
Is
it
it?
spells palindrome.
I wonder what palindrome backwards does actually spell, because that is irrelevant. It doesn't matter.
No. But you guys ever think
Because
about...
that doesn't matter at all.
You ever think about how the word group sounds funny?
Well, if you say this is a scientific fact. If you say a word over and over enough times, it starts sounding funny and weird.
Yeah.
To you.
Kind of
Like, check it
loses
out.
its meaning.
Plagiarism. Not funny.
No.
Plagiarism.
Just keep going. Say it 14 more times.
Plagiarism.
Do it again.
It was a palindrome.
Plagiarism.
And give me one more, because comedy comes in threes.
Plagiarism.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Right on. Nailed it. Nailed that one, guys. Nick, do you have any words that you think just sound outright hilarious?
Not at the moment.
I do. I've got a few.
You go ahead, buddy.
Floppy.
Oh, yeah, dude. See, 100% gets you. Like that comes out of the mouth funny.
It's just funny sounding, and it can be so innocent. Also, it can be not super innocent.
That's true.
There's some floppy things that are a little bit PG-13.
I think when you hear the word floppy, you instantly go to that PG-13 territory.
But also dog's ears.
That's where mine
Floppy.
went, was dog's ears, giraffe tongue, so on and so
Yeah.
forth. Something
Right.
like that.
And the giraffe tongue could cross over potentially into some PG-13
Good.
if you're not careful.
Boy, have you ever seen them just dangling that big old purple monster out
Oh,
of their
dude,
mouth?
they have a big black tongue, dude.
I thought it was purple. I thought that
It
was
is
the whole
purple.
thing, is that it's purple.
It is purple.
Black.
I have always thoroughly enjoyed it.
Oh, that was stupid. That was so
enjoyed
dumb.
it, though.
That word's so funny.
I've always enjoyed tit and titty and
Yeah.
titties. Just every
I agree.
form of tit,
Right.
I have always thought is so funny.
I
Right,
agree with
right.
you.
Boob.
Yeah, there you go.
Another palindrome.
Back to boob. Yeah,
As his
Another
tit.
ambigram.
yes, his tit for sure.
It, palindrome, onomatopoeias, they all,
Onomatopoeia.
yeah. There's some good funny ones. Now I've got another funny word.
Yes.
Whippersnapper.
Oh, hello.
It's just fun to say.
I'm gonna bring this down just a little bit, buddy. My bad.
It's just fun to say, and it's
Yeah,
funny
dude.
sounding. You got another one?
Oh, do I?
Yeah. This is your topic. I feel like I'm hogging your topic now.
Blurb.
I like blurb a lot.
Flub. It's a lot of like UGB sounds
Right.
that kind of end up in my
Yeah.
in
Mouth?
my mouth. Yeah,
Okay.
all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is getting
Glib.
This is getting pretty sexy, actually.
Frump.
Why is it spicy?
Frump is good, dude.
We should encourage our listeners to sound off in the comments if they can think of any fun words that they've always enjoyed
Yeah,
saying.
absolutely.
I've
Try it out.
got another one, more of a proper noun. Former NASCAR driver Dick Trickle.
Oh my
Yes.
god, dude!
Yes.
Dick Trickle.
I admire that it gets away from the U's and the G's and the B's.
How was that ever allowed?
Yeah, no shit.
Well, somebody named him Richard, and then he made decisions.
Yeah, he's
throughout
like, you know
his
what?
life.
Call me Dick. Do you think that when he met his wife's dad for the first time, and he's like, "How you doing? I'm Mr. Thompson," and then he goes, Dick Trickle," and that the dude was like, Then you're kidding.
Yeah. It's got to be a joke.
That can't be right."
This piques my curiosity because I want to know when Dick became another way of saying penis.
I think that
it
was
was-
worth
historically.
Googling.
It was sometime after the 50s or 60s, I'm pretty sure. Because,
Really?
because you can see comic books from back in the day where dick meant something else completely. And there's just Superman going, and that makes it real dick.
That
And
can't be
it's
right.
like,
That makes it real dick.
I probably used it wrong. I forget what it meant back in the 50s because I can't remember that far back. But
But
you're right.
it's like Dick has always somehow been short for Richard, which does not make sense either.
right. Or like a private investigator was a dick back in the day.
Yeah, Private Dick. But Dick Trickle's parents named him Richard, knowing full well that their last name was Trickle. But it never occurred to them that, Dick Trickle.
Or maybe it did, and his dad is the funniest dude ever. He's like, hey,
was the funniest dude.
Hold on.
R.I.P.
Let's name him Richard.
There's no way Dick Trickle's dad's still alive.
So, against my better judgment, I
You
put
Googled
into my
dick?
Google search, when did dick become slang for penis?
And then you clicked on images?
Yeah, immediately. And I'm kind of stuck on those for a minute, so I'll be back with you guys
Hang
here
tight,
in just a minute. The term came to be associated with the penis through usage by men in the military around the 1880s.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. But also, and this is just for funsies, in the medieval Europe, the penis was also called yard and willy.
Willie's
Willie's
still around.
still around. I'm gonna start calling it yard.
The two words
I
had
gotta go mow my yard.
Well, we were just talking about trimming.
a little bit of yard maintenance. The two words had prominent position.
Gotta fertilize my yard.
Until the 18th century when
That doesn't
dick
work as well.
became penis. or
Okay,
whatever.
so Dick Trickle's parents had certainly heard, is it euphemism? Have certainly heard that, they knew. And they were like, nah, nobody will ever make that connection.
Do it, dude.
And he's like, he leaned all the way into it. He wasn't like, call me Rich. He was like, call me Dick.
No, I'm Dick for sure.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and pull that dick trigger.
He is a race car driver / medical condition. Dick Trickle.
I wonder if his mom's name was Ima, and his dad's name was Ben.
I'm a Trickle.
Boy, explain that for us.
I'm a
real
trickle, like a piss.
Okay.
And Ben Trickle Lynn is how it was
Ben-
in my head, but then I realized afterwards. Never mind.
Play.
Never mind.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
There we go. And then another thing, Brad, that you sent over was, hey, how about some cool sounding words?
Oh, dude, cool sounding words. Specific story brought that one to mind, and it's not a good one, so nobody listen. I was just thinking about, it was when Slipknot's Duality album came out. This was
great
20
word.
years ago or whatever.
word.
And I was like, oh, what's that mean? And that led me down the path of, I had grown up going to church, so I knew about Trinity and the Holy Trinity.
Yeah.
To introduce that, here's your big three, right? I had no idea that was a part of a series of words you can use, and it's being unity for one, duality for two, and Trinity for three.
Wow.
And it can probably keep on going up as far as language is concerned. I've just always found it interesting how words are built and shit like that.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to be able to be like, oh, that's like the root word, and that's why that means that. And that's why that word sounds like that.
I wonder what the root word of root is.
Row.
It's row.
Makes sense.
Well, no, sorry, it's oot.
Oot. It's just ooh. Ooh, look at that root.
Another palindrome.
Hey. Ooh is for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
All right, so what'd you come up with then? Trinity?
Oh, it was just those. Oh, triumvirate was one. I had a
that's
whole
a good
list
one.
in the text, dude.
I've got a good one.
Yeah, Eric, what you got?
Translucent.
Yes.
Wow.
Love the way that
it.
word
Yeah.
sounds.
I love words that are about light in general. For some reason, have just a beautiful sound to them, and it all comes from the lu part, I believe. Luminescent,
Yes,
illuminated, translucent,
The Lumineers.
luminary.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Great band.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Lucents.
Lululemon.
Yeah.
Very expensive.
Hell yeah. Cock.
Yeah.
This
Palindrome. I mean, it does spell the same thing backwards.
Yeah.
It's you would pronounce it the same way.
That second C would be silent if it was backwards.
Koch. Kakas.
Kazakh.
Yeah. Oh,
It's,
could Google that.
Caucasus.
How about this one? Serendipity.
Serendipity is such a
buddy.
good word.
That's a fun word.
Such a good word.
Yep.
Dude.
My guy with the words this
Dude,
week.
I'm a bit of a wordsmith
You're a word
myself.
So I knew you could jump on board that.
How about this one? Dastardly.
Dastardly's really good.
It's a word that certainly sounds like
bastard.
Yes, it sounds very bastard. That's what I thought, dude. I wrote it down.
It's almost kind of an onomatopoeia in itself, ish.
That is a dastardly bastard.
This one can kind of bridge both between funny sounding and cool sounding.
Is it Dick Trickle?
No, but
Dang it.
it should have been. I'll
bad.
never be able to top Dick Trickle.
All right.
It's
Double whammy there. Good work, buddy. I'm proud of you.
Double whammy's good.
yeah, great job, Nick.
Hyphen.
There's liminal, subliminal, superliminal.
Okay.
That I thought that series of words is pretty neat, dude. Balls, wiener,
Yeah. Yeah.
Asses.
Ass.
I knew it wouldn't take long. Until it just turned to...
Oh, that was
eating
back
the
to funny real
dogs.
quick. Beef is a really when you just sit there and say that to yourself, you can say that 3 times and it's funny. You're like beef.
We're not talking about funny words anymore.
Diatribe,
Diatribe.
hilarious. Articulate. Yeah, that's that.
Cacophony.
Right, guys?
Yeah.
Cacophony.
Isn't it?
I love it.
Are they both sounds or isn't it?
Cantankerous.
Yeah, that's a great word.
Vociferous.
Okay.
Vociferous, superfluous,
Let me get one.
Okay.
one. I want to get one. I
right.
don't have it yet, but
iridescent.
We'll just stop. Everybody
yeah.
stop.
Hold on. Crab.
Oh,
Crab.
Sublimation.
nailed it.
Fuck.
Yeah, you did awesome.
Crab.
Good job.
Fuck. My bad. Shit.
No, we're saying goof now instead of shit.
Oh, right.
I love words.
really,
Yeah.
really
It's
goofed
so
the bed
much
there.
fun.
That's my bad. Yeah,
I love
same.
words too, man. A big part of that comes from enjoying music and enjoying how lyrics are presented, just poetry, things like that in general. I think have always kind of been made available to me in my life, especially my childhood. So I was able to appreciate that. Another thing I had sent to you was like, we can segue into what are some lyrics that have had an impact on you, that appeal to you, that you think, oh man, that's fucking cool when you think about them.
Yeah, you sent that over, and you also sent like earworm. What's your current earworm?
favorite earworm?
Let's
And
pick
the
one,
text
boys.
said eatworm, but I appreciate.
Well, they go
you-
together. They go together. Yeah, eatworm. What's your favorite eatworm?
I appreciate you for translating
It's a
that.
sour gummy.
Yeah, no,
Those
I can
are
go
so
with the sour,
good,
it's a
dude.
sour gummy, dude. Yeah, 100%.
I can eat probably
Yeah.
3 or 4 of those, and I'm like, that's enough. But they're good.
They are.
I've always enjoyed just a good old fashioned nightcrawler.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fresh out the dirt.
Hell yeah.
So right now, stuck in my head a lot, and it's because of the season, I believe, is a song called Halloween by Noah Khan.
Haven't heard.
Don't know it.
Yeah, it's good. You guys should listen to
Sing
it.
it.
It's Halloween. It's Halloween.
Right on.
Yeah,
Right
anyhow.
on, man.
You guys get it. You
That was
guys
cool.
get it.
Yeah,
no,
no,
it's,
I think I know what song you're talking about.
What's the name of this group?
Halloween. It's Noah Khan. He's just an artist.
Is he Tony Khan or Nick Khan's son?
Both.
That's amazing. Anyway, he just made a fan for life based on that performance.
There you go.
I'm a huge fan of that
Yeah,
song.
check it out.
Something that
Anyhow, check it out. It's cool. It's a really cool song.
Absolutely. Who left their fucking phone on?
Not me.
well, I mean, I'm on call.
Mine's down.
I'm on call, so
Don't call my
I
boy.
have to be able to hear him.
He's podcasting.
What's stuck in your head right now?
Stuck in my head
Yeah, what's
is
your current earworm?
there's a band out there called Amel and the Sniffers from Australia,
Oh yeah.
and they are
No, you keep going because, and then I want to say something. So my fingers up like I got
sure.
next.
I got you.
Where
Okay.
are they from?
Australia, I believe. I think they're Australian, and they certainly seem that way.
China.
Sorry, it's not worth doing. I'm sorry.
But they are like
No, it's always worth doing.
it's like rat shit punk music, and it's
it's awesome.
very
though.
up tempo, and
Yeah.
like I really enjoy it.
I like them a lot.
Yeah, they've been putting their songs right in my head. The latest one is called Chewing Gum, and it is a wonderful song. If anybody
Sing
cares
it.
to take a listen, it goes
Wait, what's the name of the band?
Amel and the Sniffers. It's AMYL.
And the Sniffers.
And the
Sniffers.
Sniffers.
That's a dope name.
Yeah, that's slang for nose.
The reason I had my finger up is because I feel like between now and next week's episode, we all need to listen to each other's earworms.
Oh, sure.
Oh, great
sure.
idea.
And report back.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mine,
I'm an idea guy. So I made a note.
Mine goes
Chewing Gum by Amel and the
Yeah,
Sniffers.
it's great. It's like
Halloween.
I actually need to look up the name of the one that I'm thinking.
She's
Okay.
hey, hey, girl.
No, we'll kill some time.
And it's a really good song. So that's my current earworm.
Okay, and it's kind of like a trashy punk kind of
Trashy punk, but like happy,
but fun,
fun. Yeah, it's their music is a
cantankerous.
Good, it's a good time. Yeah,
vociferous.
yeah, 100%.
Superfluous.
Superfluous. Mm-hmm. How'd you say it?
Different than I said it incorrectly. Superfluous. I said it the
Superfluous?
same way I said the other words.
I love it.
Yeah,
That was really cool.
It was wrong. I
Yeah.
said it wrong. You got it, Nick?
I do, and you guys probably won't enjoy the song. I don't even know if I enjoy the song.
But it's stuck in your head.
It's really weird and strange. So I'm like weird.
Mm-hmm.
I have a whole playlist that kind of puts me in a weird mood that I listen to on the way to the haunted house because I'm a fucking eccentric artist, right? Shut the
Shut the.
It's called "They're Coming to Take Me Away," haha, by Sloppy Jane.
Love the band name.
Okay.
Remember when you walked away?
I think I've
It's
heard
super
that.
catchy, and it's like an older song, and it's I don't know, famous and popular among other artists. Like Mudvayne had fit lyrics from it into what was that song called? Internal Primates Forever. And he's like, "They're coming.
Everybody knows
They're
that
coming to
jam.
take me away."
Yeah, who doesn't know that? I mean, that's very popular amongst the masses. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sloppy Jane, shout outs.
I'm going to listen to both of those before next week.
You're not going to like that song.
Okay.
It's not good.
Thank you for letting me know.
And Eric, you said yours was
It's called Halloween
by Noah Khan.
by Noah Khan, who is probably currently just my favorite artist to listen to.
Never
at the
heard
time.
of them.
Yes, you have. Stop it. I
Are
sent
they
you over a song.
currently on tour with Chapel Roan and Sabrina Carpenter?
No.
Okay.
currently
and you said
not.
The song was called what?
I feel like this is...
No, I forgot to write it down. I was thinking of something funny and said.
What's the name of the group?
It's called Casimir Pulaski Day.
I
by Noah
love
Khan.
it. I know that song. I
Yep.
heard that in elementary school.
Uh-huh. Yep. Halloween by Noah Khan.
Halloween, that's it.
Never heard of
Man,
those guys.
how did I forget it?
So Noah Khan is a little bit slowed down, and I sent Nick over a song like a few months ago, and because I know him so well, I had to say, hey, just see this through.
Oh, is that Your Needs, My Needs?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I knew when you first started listening to it, you'd be like, this is slow, I hate it, and turn it off, which
Yeah.
you did.
No, here's the deal. No, I didn't.
Yes, you did, and then
No.
you're like, I turned it back on because you told me to see it through.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
It's been a few months. I don't remember exactly how it went. But yeah, you saying see it through, I was like, all right, I got to. But I don't hate slow music. I don't hate chill music. But a lot of times, and I love you very much.
Oh, same.
You're like, bro, check this out. And I'm like, okay, I hope it's not a really sad acoustic song again. And then I turn it on, and it's a really sad acoustic song. I remember one time I checked on you. I
Yes.
was like,
Like,
hey,
are
man,
you okay?
Are you good? Like,
Yeah, what are you talking about?
right? Yeah,
fine.
you're all, dude, I mean, everything is great for me. And I'm like, because you only listen to stuff that, like, makes me cry.
Yeah.
And then I think I sent you a link to I'm sexy and I know it.
You did.
Like just
Little
cheer up
LMFAO.
sometimes. Yeah, just perk it up a little bit every once in a while.
I don't, dude, I've always really liked, I don't know, like slowish kind of sad songs, and I've never been, it doesn't, I don't, for whatever, maybe it's why I'm not, is because
That's how you get it
I
out.
get it out through music.
Yeah.
And it's like therapeutic, and I don't know, but I just like it. They're pretty.
They are very pretty.
Yeah.
I agree with
just,
that part.
I like just good, pretty
It's
music.
just, every once in a while, my life is going fine, and then my sweet big brother will send me a link like, hey, man, you want to be sad for a
You want
minute?
to cry about it?
I remember, not to get it, a little too personal, but one time
Oh.
it was after a divorce that I was a part of. And you were like, bro, check this song out. And it was it was "Oh Girl, It's You," and it's all it's like, it's you, I watch TV.
Oh yeah.
And I was like,
great.
what the fuck are you trying
It's called
to
like
do
"As
to
the
me right
World
now?
Ends"
Yeah,
or something.
It's a great song, but it was like a month after I got divorced. I was like, I need a little bit more of that bitches ain't shit type shit right now, dude. And you're like, oh, my bad, I got you. Anyway, great song.
My daughter had just showed it to me, and I was like, "Oh, this is a great song."
Girl, it's you that I missed terribly, and I'm just, that didn't work for me very well right then and
Things
there, buddy.
worked out now.
Yeah, I'm in a great place, and I love that song now.
Yeah, it's a great song. Try to tell you.
Yeah. No, I just needed a song that was like, I'm a guy and I'm cool, gonna kick some butt.
Yeah. Nick was just out there trying to listen to Hot for Teacher. And instead, you're sending him that shit.
Yeah, my bad, dude. I should have sent you over Hot for Teacher. 2 tickets to Paradise.
It's not too late. You can send me hot.
Do it. There you go. Hit a
Nick
button.
needed some Jenny's on a vacation. No.
No, yeah, you just gotta stop it.
You just gotta stop.
So, no, I had to. Somebody had to finish
Come
that. Yep, I'm done now.
over.
Check it out. Never mind, I can't.
That was gonna be Karma Chameleon, I'm pretty sure.
I was just gonna say karma a couple times.
Here, let me do it for you.
Okay.
Karma.
Yeah, boom, nailed it. Fuck yeah. I love this show, you guys. I swear to
Absolutely.
God, this is my favorite show in the world.
Is
But
there
this one that we do?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I think it's going well.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right after One Tree.
Is there-
My favorite shows are One Tree Hill and then the Derailed podcast.
Fair enough.
then Dawson's Creek?
Of course.
Is there something you're trying to get to,
Me?
topic wise, or do we want to?
No, we can do the lyrics one.
I was gonna say we can back burner cool lyrics if we got stuff we want to get.
I mean, there's more stuff to get to, but we're only halfway through the
Sure.
show, so we can get into lyrics. I mean, we're already talking about music. It's a natural transition.
Right.
Yep.
Well, I would say, if I may,
May
because
you?
I'm ready to go, dude. What really brought me here is
Mayhaps.
when you're listening to a song, and this is what I enjoy, I guess, more than anything, irrelevant stuff. I was listening to Sympathy for the Devil
Okay.
not too long ago, and I'm like, man,
I know.
Everybody
Swing to the sympathy.
of the devil. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Bum, bum, bum.
Love Metallica.
They fucking suck.
I love Metallica,
I
dude.
just want everyone to know that I think fucking Megadeth is the worst band.
Hot for
Huge
teacher.
Dokken fan.
They're great at playing music. It's just
Nick loves AC/DC. I was listening to Sympathy for the Devil, and like everybody knows
Friend
the
of
first
the
few
devil is a
lyrics.
friend of mine.
Also a good devil song. We could talk about devil songs.
I feel like we should let Brad say what he's trying
Sorry.
to say.
Right. We all know the first bit of Sympathy for the Devil, or at least a lot of people do.
How's it go?
Please allow me to introduce myself.
That's a
I'm
great
a
song.
man
Yeah. It is.
well entailed. So that's my Mick Jagger impression.
It's a really good one, actually.
I've listened to the song a million times. I can do it. But like it gets dark further on because
Yeah.
it's a song about the devil.
Yeah.
Stuck around St. Petersburg when I saw it was time for a change. That's the Russian Revolution, all right?
Keep singing it. Don't say
Lots
it
of
in
people
normal
died.
words.
Killed the Tsar
There you go.
and his ministers. Anastasia, the princess, screamed in vain because, like, they murdered her or whatever. And he goes, I rode a tank in a general's rank.
Yeah.
Oh, rode a tank, held a general's rank. My bad. Even cooler lyric. When the Blitzkrieg raged.
Yeah, keep singing it.
listen
Don't
to this one.
Don't talk. Sing.
When the Blitzkrieg raged and the bodies stank,
No,
bro.
you're talking. Sing.
It won't let me. It's not
start
letting
singing.
me. It's not. You're not letting me make the point I'm trying to make. Though when I sing it, it doesn't make the point.
Okay, all right.
Here, I'll sing it first. I rode a tank in the general's rank. Ooh, I need you guys to go hoo hoo. When the Blitzkrieg raged and the bodies stank. Right, is how it sounds. But what he says is, I rode a tank, held a general's rank when the Blitzkrieg raged and the bodies stank.
Oof.
Like that one, there's the image of that lyric is atrocious, atrocities,
Absolutely.
dude. Anyways, pleased to
I'm
meet
half
you.
a
Hope you
teacher.
guessed my name.
Yeah, it's Satan. You actually really got me into that song. I think maybe over the summer, sometime within the last
It's like
year.
when we were back
and
porching.
it is one of those songs where if you're not paying attention, it's just like, this is fine. And you were like, no, dude, the lyrics though. And then I was like, this is a fucking masterpiece. It turns out,
Talks about some dark moments in history.
and it's because of that.
Dichotomy,
That's the word.
duality.
Yeah, another cool word.
If you
Yeah.
Oh, I thought of a word. Heretofore.
Oh,
Where
3
within.
words.
But
1 word.
yeah, it was just like that difference in tone between how it sounds musically versus the message that it's sending.
Right.
It's got the
Right, yeah, and it's just like and if you're not paying attention,
Everybody's happy and on a little
This is
bit
a
of
toe
cocaine.
tapper.
if you're
Right.
not paying attention, it's one of those older songs where it's like, yeah, this sounds great. I can see why people were into
Yeah.
this.
Oh, that's
you know?
groovy.
And then it's just like, oh, turns out this is the darkness, baby.
The Rolling Stones, growing up, obviously we heard a lot of classic rock. Our dad was always, we always had classic rock in the Ford truck that he was driving around. So,
Yeah.
and I never really got down with the Rolling Stones.
Same,
Right.
100%.
As an adult, it went complete opposite direction. I'm like,
Yep.
oh, these guys are
Yeah,
awesome.
turns out, oh, that's why the Stones were cool.
Yeah.
Turns
Pretty
out,
big
yeah.
fan.
yeah,
Yeah.
turns out they are maybe the coolest thing from back in the day.
I
Yeah, if
I
they're
still
like-
They're
love
up
the
there
Beatles
anyway.
too, but to me they're
Sure.
right there,
If-
and I love them both.
Presented with the questions, are you a Beatles guy or a Stones guy?
I'm a
like,
Stones
I'm
guy.
a Stones guy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm just like
100%. I don't want to
Yeah.
hold nobody's fucking hand.
The-
I want to.
That's pop Beatles though, dude. That's early pop Beatles. That's different.
Helter Skelter's pretty cool.
That's super dope. I mean, Paul McCartney was so badass, dude.
Yeah.
He was metal screaming when everybody's like, "What is this?
Yeah, dude.
What is this guy screaming
So
for?"
was
Yeah.
Lennon. They were both
Yeah.
they were both screamers before
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
people were screaming.
In a yellow submarine.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So,
Okay, I like it.
Sympathy for the Devil's one, like you were saying, it's pulling well, I guess I should say, Pumped Up Kicks by Foster the People pulled a sympathy for the devil.
Absolutely.
In the sense of, here's a tune that sounds jolly and good timey, but the lyrical context of it
You guys are
is
doing great.
dark and brooding, and that's pretty cool, man. Just a nice juxtaposition that I like within a song.
I love that submission. Mm-hmm. I think that it's fantastic. I do have that song in my rotation. It's certainly
Rotation.
The sympathy for the devil or
Sympathy for the Devil.
Pumped Up Kicks.
I don't know what that is. But
All
Dude,
the
all
other
the
kids.
other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run.
okay.
I'll run my gun.
You don't know
Do
that
you
song?
still not know that?
No.
Oh, dude, it is
singing.
such a good fucking
Go
song.
for.
Keep
Oh,
singing.
I see. This guy's a master of showrunning.
But Paint It Black, another Stone
Yeah.
song that I absolutely love
Sure.
so much.
Introduce me
See,
to this one. Oh, is that?
That's the one.
Sorry.
That's the one that I always did like. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not really into the Stones, but that Paint It Black is fucking cool, man.
Oh, dude, they got wild horses too, which is gorgeous.
It's a great song.
Come on,
gorgeous.
Get the fuck out of here with the
Yeah.
Stones.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Pego, you got any song lyrics that speak to you, bud? You didn't come super prepared today. I'm gonna
I didn't,
I'll
boys,
say it.
He's
It's
a busy
okay.
boy.
My,
He's a busy
Yeah, you got a lot going on.
My,
I'm not even mad at you.
My
about
haunt
it.
season is just about over. I got one more date. It's this coming Friday. I'll be able to speak again, and I'll be a lot more focused on the show. I apologize, but there's a Norma Jean song with I think some of the sweetest lyrics of all time, and obviously it's Norma Jean, so not a lot of people know what I'm talking about because I'm weird. It's a song called "The Funeral Singer."
Okay.
And the end is this like kind of chaotic breakdown, but it's a love song and it doesn't sound like it's a love song. But he says at one point, he's like, I want to look you in the eyes and count my blessings. The only people that exist are you and I. I'm telling you right now, I'd sell my soul for you and shit like that. And it's just like, it doesn't sound like he would be saying really nice, sweet things about this person that he loves. So it's like a really heavy it's a heavy song and it's a really heavy feeling once you know what the lyrics are.
All right.
It's really cool.
Sounds like mental illness to me.
Okay.
Sorry. I've going along the
Captain Depressing over
Why
here.
do I feel?
Ugh.
Why do I feel
Icky.
like I don't belong?
Can't ever have a good
buddy,
time.
you do.
I want to belong.
I wanted to kind of piggyback on the hey, it sounds this way, but the lyrics are like, ugh. There's a 21 Pilots song called Migraine.
Which one's that?
Is it like wheat, corn, barley? Which one?
I get it.
Which one of them?
And it's like
Barlet.
the lyrics themselves, if you were to just read the lyrics, it'd be like, oh my God, that's so sad. But if you heard the song, it's super like up tempo and
Yeah.
jazzy. And anyhow, I'm not going to sing it.
No, sing it.
Am I the only one I know waging my wars behind my face and above my throat? Get it?
Ooh.
Yeah. Anyhow, but if you listen to the whole thing, and you should, it's super catchy and fun, but the lyrics are like, oh, this guy's going through something right now.
Right. The above his throat, as in that's where
Yeah,
his
it's in
head
his-
is,
everything's
and
in
that's
his
where
brain,
wars
yeah,
are. I
yeah.
got you. Hey, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that kind of shit, dude.
called
or
Migraine.
goof.
Yeah.
I like that kind of goof, dude.
And then for another song where just the lyrics talk to me and it makes me feel good is Parabola by Tool.
Oh, one of that warms my like
Doesn't
I can
it?
actively feel my insides warming
Yeah.
when I listen to Parabola.
And it just makes me want to hug my wife.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's...
My wife.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This body holding me be my see,
you
it's so hard to
fucked it up.
read.
You fucked it up. I
Be
love
my reminder here that I am not alone.
it. Right. Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah,
And you go, my wife.
Yeah, my wife. And I hug her. I say, hey, come here, girl. I've been listening to Tool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know what
And
that
she
means.
goes, oh, great.
Yeah, Jesus.
Poor Amanda. God, she puts up with a lot, huh?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. She's a good one, though. She's a keeper.
Yeah, I like her a lot.
Yeah.
I enjoy my times around Amanda Petty.
I think you guys should see this thing through, see where it goes.
Yeah.
We're thinking about it.
I think, God damn, that lady funny. That's a funny lady.
When does your show start? When do you and Amanda?
We're so stupid and bad at talking sometimes.
Right.
As a trio.
Well, I'm on like 5 hours sleep. What's your excuse?
I'm just stupid and bad at talking.
Yeah.
It's mine. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to excuse anything.
I'm not ashamed.
I just called us stupid and bad at talking. I wasn't like, because of this. I was just like, nah, we suck.
Like you're insisting I hate myself for it, Nick,
Absolutely
and
not.
I don't.
Absolutely
I'm not gonna.
No, I'm owning it.
I love you. I love you. I hope you love you too.
I'm gonna love myself for it. Real nice, like.
Smooth transition. You know how when you are talking to somebody and they'll be like, oh, that's like in, Bull Durham when that guy said this. And it's like, oh, yeah, man, here's what I always say. Yeah, I saw it, but it was like a long time ago. So I don't really have it down like that. In reality, a lot of times I just haven't seen it.
Yeah.
And so there are so many movies out there that are super popular that people have seen. And then when they bring it up, if you dare say, actually, I've never seen it,
It's heresy.
they get so, what? Dude? You haven't seen that?
Yeah.
You've never seen it. You've got to watch it. I'm not going to. You've got to watch it. I'm not going to watch it.
I don't want to.
I've got other things to watch.
Yeah.
I'm watching Love is Blind Season 7. I'm watching The Anonymous. I'm watching, I'll tell you guys about that. A topic I want to get to at some point, side note, TV viewing habits. What do you guys watch? What are you into? Okay. Anyhow, we'll get into that. But for now, what are some movies that you can think of that are super popular and a lot of people have seen and you just haven't?
Right.
I've got a big one.
What is it? That's what she said.
So I've seen a couple parts here and there. I've seen a few clips
That's
on the
what she
internet.
said. Oh.
You're gonna do another.
No.
That's what she said. Oh, anyway.
Fooled his ass.
And anyway, it's Shawshank Redemption. I've never sat down and watched Shawshank Redemption, and yeah, typically that is met with, "Oh, dude, you
haven't?
don't." And it's like I
don't believe you haven't seen it.
I don't care.
You need to see that.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
So good.
That's what I
It's
get.
it's a decent
Yeah,
watch.
it's a masterpiece. You should watch it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't want to.
It's
I
a
get
slow
it.
burn, like There Will Be Blood is a slow burn.
Oh, I do love
but
that movie.
I've never seen it.
What? Dude?
Yeah, right. I haven't.
You haven't seen There Will Be Blood.
I haven't seen There Will
I
Be
just
Blood.
said it to you. The
I
thing-
know.
It's
Hey
a
man,
great movie.
that one.
You know what? I have. It's just been a while, so I can't really.
Like as to where with Nick, I'm like, oh dude, you might like Shawshank if you're in a slow burn kind of mood, right? To you, I'm like, you have to see There Will Be Blood.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll check it out.
You can't not watch like that. Is
I'll check it out.
dude, if you
Right,
I'm not gonna watch.
did you watch Gangs of New York?
I did watch Gangs of New
So
York.
did
So,
you
yeah.
like Daniel Day-Lewis's Bill the Butcher?
I did.
Right.
You would really like There
You
Would
would
Be
love
Blood.
Okay.
Daniel Day-Lewis as Daniel playing
Okay.
you.
You should check it out, dude.
Do it. I'm
I'll-
doing
I'll
it.
watch
to
it.
you now.
Invite me
this
over
is
when
the
you
whole
watch
reason you brought up this topic.
It is.
so we could do this about that
You
movie
guys
to
have
you.
Definitely turn this on me. Here's another one. Godfather. Never
I
seen
haven't
it.
seen it either. That's number one on my
Oh,
list.
yeah.
Thanks
Is
for
The
stealing
Godfather?
my
You guys-
fucking thunder, dude.
It's-
I haven't seen the Godfather. No.
No.
You should at some point.
Should we?
Yes, you should at least at some point in your life watch 1 and 2. You can skip 3. 3 skippable.
That's such a time commitment, dude.
I'm
to
not gonna watch
I'm
them.
not gonna watch
It
it.
really is. It's
I've
like
made
a-
it this long.
That's like
Yeah.
a 6 to
I turned
7 hour
44
commitment.
tomorrow.
Oh, buddy,
I'm not watching.
don't say that shit. Don't say that.
What else is on your list, Brad? I don't want to steal
I've got
anything.
Purple Rain. I haven't
never seen it.
Nobody gives a fuck.
The Color Purple.
What?
I haven't seen.
Are yours all?
I haven't seen Blackula,
Dude,
and I have not seen Shaft.
I've never seen The Green Mile.
Oh, my God,
Oh,
dude.
you said Shaft and fucked up the whole color thing.
well, no.
What's happening?
All of his have an African American theme to them, so that's a weird
Yeah.
bit.
Oh,
How is Shaft
that
not?
I'm uncomfortable with.
How did Shaft throw you off of that list?
And I-
Because I thought you were just saying colors, and I was having fun with it, and I'm like, I've never seen The Green Mile or fried green tomatoes or fucking.
Hey guys, I've never
I
seen
see.
The Matrix.
That's fine.
Okay, so I just wanted to shift off of
Yes.
really cool.
whatever Brad was doing.
Yeah, and you were looking at me all like, "What, dude?" Like,
And then
what are you
there's
getting at here?
I've already seen all the Christmas movies, so I feel like I probably don't need to see Schindler's List.
No, dude, that's not the same thing.
So that's the list I was able to come up with today. Is those are things that I
This is
haven't
going to be the last
seen.
one.
But The Godfather was number one there. I'm like, I have not seen The Godfather.
Jesus.
We're about to have to release a statement.
Yeah.
You got to remember, I don't know what these movies are about because I haven't seen them. Okay, so like,
Okay. So you brought up like Christmas movie, and you made a joke.
I assume that one's much
it was-
like Tim Allen's The Santa Claus.
So you know how there's
Like
that.
I'm hanging on to list here.
Trying so hard. You know how there's that argument that happens every year: is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Right.
You know how I wouldn't know
Because you haven't seen
because I
that.
haven't
it.
seen Die Hard.
That makes sense.
I've never actually watched that all the way through.
right. I know
Yeah.
Yippee Ki
Yeah, mother F word. That's what
Mother
he
F
says.
word.
I, up until a couple years ago, had never watched The Goonies, and that's typically surprising for people.
Yeah.
You've had Goonies shirts.
I
That's
did.
true.
It's a cool logo.
It's a great movie.
I also,
Or a poser, dude.
I don't care. Name one song. You like The Goonies? Name one song, dude. I will say this.
It's
Like I
the
watched it.
adventurous song when they're like down there. It's kind of
Yeah.
I like that one.
I watched it, later in life, obviously. So I was like, well, this is an old movie. But I did say when I went after it was over, I was like, I bet you if I watched this as a kid, that I would have watched it millions of times, and like it would be one of my favorite movies ever.
Certainly.
Like
Yeah.
I see why that movie is so beloved.
Yeah, it's got very much it's like adventure, Legends of the Hidden Temple, trap
absolutely.
setups, gadgetry, and treasure reward
Right.
stuff.
And-
And it's all super cool.
And Short Round from Temple of Doom.
I still
Yeah.
quote that. I still
Inspector
say.
Gadget.
That's why I said booby traps. I still say that. 'cause
Booby.
that's fun.
Funny fucking
Booty
word.
traps.
Booty traps.
Yep.
I know one of yours
Oh, okay.
that I think as a man that you should at least at one point check out.
Okay.
And that is the movie 300.
I've seen it.
No, you haven't, because we talked about it before.
I feel that I've seen it.
That's in that Gerard
It's got
Butler's
Russell Crowe,
like
Close
debut. What's his name?
and he's like
You're right.
he's like a prisoner, and he fights lions.
You're thinking Gladiator, you silly man.
Completely different visual filter on that movie.
Right.
Altogether.
But it's just, it's just about loyalty and dying on your sword, brother.
Has it got Brad Pitt in it?
No, you're thinking Troy.
That's a good one. I've seen that one.
Name other ones that I'll tell you what you're actually thinking about. This is fun.
Is it Ben-Hur?
No, you're thinking Charlton Heston.
Ah.
Yeah. Hit me with another one. This is fun.
The Ten Commandments?
No, you're thinking Charlton Heston. Is
There you go.
Is it the NRA?
I did.
Nah, man, you're thinking Charlton Heston.
Yeah,
again.
it's still Charlton
Son of a
Heston.
bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Wick also haven't seen. I can just do some Keanu
buddy.
movies.
I'm not gonna run you through the ringer, man, but they are so good.
So fucking good.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yes, everybody says
Like
that.
they're an
Never seen 'em.
exciting watch. It's not slow burn like There Will
No.
Be Blood. This is like you are visually pleased the entire
Yeah.
time.
All right. So does anybody else have movies that they haven't seen, or is it just me? You guys have
I
seen all
gave
the
you my
movies.
list. I gave you
Yeah, but yours
Yours
was
was-
weird,
yeah,
dude.
yours-
like a real one. You got like a real
got
list.
6 movies
Okay.
right
this was a
there.
bad idea.
No, it wasn't. This is great. Okay, here's a fun one. I'm gonna name a couple I feel like must-watch movies.
Okay.
And we'll see if you guys have actually seen them. Saving Private Ryan.
Yes.
I've seen the opening scene.
Oh, buddy.
Yuck.
Great movie. Yeah,
Oof,
yucky.
That's
Gotta
hard.
take a shower
That's
afterwards.
hard to watch. Yeah. Tough watch.
That's all I can think of.
Mm-hmm.
End of list.
That was-
For real, though, you guys, you should check out The Godfather at some point.
Okay.
You should. It's really good. Chive on in the comments if these dickheads should watch The Godfather Part 1 and 2. I'm talking to you, Travis. Shout-outs.
Hell yeah.
What are you? You're
It's acknowledging.
okay. You're acknowledging.
Acknowledging.
All right, okay. All right. I got it. So the other day, I was just talking to my wife about this on the way here, and this isn't really. I don't know if this will even go anywhere, but I just wanted to. I was at a stoplight waiting, and to my right, in a left-hand turn lane, there was a jacked up pickup truck.
Oh, hell yeah.
Right, you can. It was a Dodge Ram.
Yeah, that truck's juicing.
Jacked up, right? And he stopped because it's a red light, and the dude hops out,
Oh.
and he's probably, I don't know, 5'5", 5'6",
Right.
Bitch
stocky
ass.
build, big beard,
No.
snapback, and he circles around. I guess maybe he's got like a cooler in the back of his truck, pulls a big slam of Mountain Dew out.
Hell yeah.
You know, he's got on like the jeans with like the work boots, but he wasn't at work.
Nah.
And gets back in the front, and he's just slugging his big slam with his, and I was laughing because it was, I mean, it's the ultimate stereotype
Right.
of who would have that truck, what he would look like, his height,
Yeah.
and beverage choice, just all lumped in
hit-
together.
Hit all the marks.
Like a walking caricature of that, and it made me laugh. And he's a super nice guy, I don't know, but it's just that kind of stuff to me. Anytime I'm just like, so all right, you're playing that role, man. That's full commitment to the part.
100%.
You've made 0 decisions for yourself. You have said, hey, this is the image I shall portray.
Yeah.
And
He saw another dude like that when he was growing up. He's like, that's who I have to be too.
he
I
looked
think.
slightly up to that guy.
Yeah.
He has-
Slightly. Yeah. He was like,
So I'm not trying to make fun, but I am a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's just, it made me chuckle because it was just, I don't know. It was a caricature of it, and
Right.
that's amazing.
He
Yeah.
certainly has tribal tattoos.
I've got nothing against pickup trucks. I've got something against jacked up ones.
Same. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I
I
envision.
feel like you're overcompensating, and I can't help it. And I'm not mean. I feel
Hey,
mean.
man, have you ever seen Bigfoot, brother?
I haven't seen that one.
The monster
I'll put it on my list.
I envision all white faceblade sunglasses.
Yep.
And I envision
Oakley's.
truck nuts as well.
Yeah.
I didn't see the back.
That's
Oakley
okay.
brand
But
truck
maybe.
nuts.
I was gonna say
for
that
sure.
that might be the one thing missing is
A
the
Hurley
truck
shirt.
nuts. Ew, yeah, Hurley used to be so cool.
Yeah, and just a snapback hat with some brand of ammo on it.
Hell yeah.
I feel like a jerk, man.
Yeah.
I don't like judging people.
should,
It's
yeah.
not like he was wearing leopard print.
Yeah, that dumbass bitch, dude. I remember
Pick up
that
on
story.
It. Pick up on it,
Fuck,
dummy.
I hated that lady so bad.
Yeah.
I've got a few other things too. I just wanted to bring that up. I don't know why.
No, that's great, dude.
Yeah. But I sent you guys a text last night that just said secondary ticket market.
I didn't know what you meant because I don't
It's,
buy tickets.
like
to stuff
scalpers.
typically. Oh, okay.
And it's
Is what I gathered. Like internet scalpers, though.
well, and that's so I don't know if you've tried to go to a concert at any time recently to any popular performer.
We went to Gojira, but Anna bought those tickets, so I didn't go through the buying experience.
So anytime now a concert gets released and tickets go up for sale because of sites like StubHub and SeatGeek and all of these things, which have essentially turned it into legalized ticket scalping,
Right.
where before, if there were people out scalping tickets in front of a venue, pretty sure that was against the law.
yeah.
Right. Well, now with these sites and the beauty of capitalism, people jump on right when they hit and buy all the tickets. Mm-hmm. They just buy them all up. Everybody just buys up as many as they can and gets their hand at face value and then immediately flips them around on these secondary sites. So that's why when you guys hear about the Taylor Swift tickets, you can't get them for under $2,000 or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
That's not Taylor Swift selling
No.
$2,000 concert tickets.
That's the result of the chain of command going from Ticketmaster down to whoever bought them and then
Exactly.
sold them to StubHub or is selling them through StubHub.
Yeah.
There's like 3 different entities making profit off this already.
And Ticketmaster was smart enough to allow reselling through them. So people hop on Ticketmaster, buy them, and then immediately relist them through Ticketmaster, and they get another slice
They
of
make
that.
money off the front end and the back end, and Ticketmaster's happy as ever.
And for some reason, this is allowed to go on, but you can't go to a concert now for, you used to be able to get concert tickets for, even a big name would be like $50.
Yeah.
Right.
Tops.
And that's still about, I think, face value it's still like under 100 per ticket. But dude, you're paying, like we went and saw Zach Bryan last month and we ended up paying, it was like,
a little bit of chicken fry.
yep, close. Zach. We ended up paying close to like $300 a ticket.
Damn.
Right.
How
Right.
many of you went?
4.
Damn.
Yeah.
God damn.
Great show. Love Zach Bryan. But
1200, great show.
I mean, nowadays, I guess that's what it
Jesus
is.
Christ.
Right?
I would have bought a PS5 with that. Bleh.
We've got one.
It was
I need one.
Okay. So,
Anytime I hear a large amount of money, I'm like, that could have been a PS5.
hell yeah,
You know what I
dude.
mean? Fine.
but it's something where, for a while we were going to a couple concerts a year kind of a thing. Just, spend a couple hundy for the entirety of the
Right.
trip. But now you got to save up and you can go to like a concert every few years and know that it's going to set you back after everything. Hotel, like a couple grand.
Dude.
And that's concerts now.
I'm not going anywhere.
Right.
I'm
Right.
not going anywhere.
Right. The secondary market it's absolutely ruined
Right.
like affordability of concert tickets now.
We probably were able to do Gojira for under 1,000, but
Probably right around
wasn't-
there, though.
It wasn't that far under
Right.
1,000,
Right.
because we had a hotel and everything up there
Yeah.
too. So 100 something a ticket, I'm sure. If not, that's probably accurate. And then the hotel, now we're pushing 500, and then we ate dinner and
Right.
stuff like that. So now we're pushing 650, and
At some point that's got to get regulated.
They won't.
right.
I mean, well, it won't as long as people keep buying them. I mean, that's how economy works
It
with
won't
everything.
as long as somebody's making a shit ton of money on it.
Yeah, and they will continue as long as people keep paying. I mean, it's supply and demand. That's how that stuff works.
The market exists.
And
yeah.
people are going to keep paying because they want to go to concerts. And it's just that thing where they're like, oh, man, but I mean, this is like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Yeah.
Maybe a twice-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And what's a couple grand, realistically? I mean, we'll bounce back within the next couple of months.
Right.
Maybe eat a little bit of ramen here and there, but it's T-Swift.
Yeah, T Swift. We didn't go see her.
It sucks that it's regressed as badly as it has because, I mean, 5-10 years ago, we were just bitching about Ticketmaster and their service fees and shit like that. Where it was
$75 a ticket, Ticketmaster?
Right.
Yeah.
Or, hey,
Jerks.
I get a $60 ticket for a Tool concert, but I'm paying $120 because there's a stack of fees, a handful high, for one reason or another. Now, instead of just having to deal with one monstrous tyrant entity to charge us whatever we want for our concerts, we have to deal with it doing its normal thing, and now a subsect of these different companies, probably all in cahoots with Ticketmaster. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like these motherfuckers don't ever talk. It's not like these 5 or 6 companies don't have the same people on each of their board of directors. And I will also say with confidence that, I'm sure that each of those companies owns shares in the other companies because that's how corporate America works, is everybody fucking owns each other.
Man, we ended on a hilarious note today.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're all so fucked. Feel good. Do.
I've got another word.
Do.
Secretion.
Oh, dude, I love to secrete, bro.
I love to secrete.
Seepage.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one.
I think sequester is a cool
Okay.
word. It's one that sounds a little goofy. It sounds like a word that would not be cool, but it's a cool word when you can use it.
It is pretty cool. You're right.
Yep, I like it.
Do you want me to cue up the music?
I mean, honestly, I feel like we should say something funny before we get out of here.
Like here it is. Somebody's cooking at my house, and they're like, "Hey, man, where's your Lowry's?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's sequestered away up in the cabinet above you to the right of the stove."
Don't laugh at that.
Should we do?
Do I need to beat your ass,
You are
Nick?
welcome to try,
Wow.
but my brother's here.
I have said so
and I
many
swear
funny
to God,
things.
You've said one funny thing. One.
It was the Schindler's List thing.
It was pretty fucking good.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Who sent out Theo impressions?
That was me, dude. And I wish I remember what was in my brain.
I was
going to
say,
that,
what
dude.
inspired that?
Well, what inspired that was, and Neek's done it to me before, it's like you can just sit there and riff like you're Theo for a minute.
Absolutely.
And the whole bit is come up with an absurd story and say it like Theo Vonn would.
I don't have that kind of like...
There's a real easy equation to it. It's come up with a funny name for a funny person from a funny place and the funny thing they did. And as long as they're random enough, it adds up to funny.
I would like to hear an example.
Hey, man, I once knew a guy named Bombas from down in Tallahassee, right? He had 3 eyes on his forehead. And he used to cover them with spoons because the sun would blind him as it reflected off the moon.
Yeah. All right. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Fedigo, you got one?
Yeah, man, I remember growing up, my neighbor, man, had a family of raccoons that he raised from birth till death.
I mean, it's funny because you went birth till death.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think you were on the path the whole time.
Also, something about Tallahassee.
Tallahassee.
That
was a great. Yeah, it's hard to follow up that one. Yeah, just the way he says stuff makes me laugh.
It's your birthday tomorrow.
It is.
I'm really happy for you.
Thanks, buddy.
Happy
The big,
early birthday.
Congrats to me.
The big 4-4, huh?
It's a big one.
We should-
You guys are doing
Let's
a
keep
lot
our
of touching.
hands on them
feeling,
the rest
buddy?
of the
I don't like.
episode.
How you feeling?
I got an open house today. I don't want handprints all
Good.
over me.
Tell him I was getting
Get
touched.
your hands off my shirt. You'll make it dirty.
By this house, I was getting touched. Also, I had one more. I just.
Ow. Is that it? What's happening now?
Been a great episode, folks. This is
Do the music. Thank you. Hey, it's Derailed.
This is Derailed, ladies and gentlemen. I have been your host, Bradley Bodine, with your host, Nick Pedigo, and your host, Eric Pedigo. We love you, ladies and gentlemen.
Excellent work, boys.
Yep.
Enjoyed it, fellas.
Yeah.